Let's do it, guys. My name is Arnimane. Today coming at you guys from Apollo Gaming, and I'm bringing you guys today some Battlefield 3 gameplay. And as I said in my last video that I uploaded to Apollo Gaming, that I am not the greatest Battlefield 3 player. So if you're here for some elite Uber Haxer gameplay of Battlefield 3, I'm sorry, but I hope you guys will stay for the commentary. But before I go into that, I just want to let you guys know how I'm going to lay out Battlefield 3 gameplay. As you guys know, that Battlefield 3 games can last from like 20 to 40 minutes, if not longer, and that's not really YouTube friendly, at least not for me anyways. I don't like talking for 30 minutes in a commentary. So basically what I've done was, what I'm going to be doing is kind of like a highlight reel. So I'm play one game, record one full game of 30 minutes of Battlefield 3 gameplay, and then I'm going to cut out all the boring parts and pretty much just show you guys a highlight reel, my top 7 minutes or 8 minutes worth of gameplay. I just feel like that way it'll be a lot more enjoyable for you guys to watch. You don't have to sit there and watch me die and sit through the loadout screen and respawning screen, or whatever you want to call it. Just keeps you guys, on your toes, always watching something interesting that's going on. And also, I'll be alternating between Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. So, last week was Call of Duty, this week is Battlefield 3, next week will be Call of Duty, and then the week after that will be Battlefield 3. I'm sure you guys get the idea. You're not retarded. But the reason why I decided to do Battlefield 3 as well as Call of Duty, instead of doing just Call of Duty, is because I kind of want to branch out my games. And Call of Duty is Battlefield 3 is a really fun game to play, and I also thought it'd be really enjoyable for you guys to get behind someone who is a complete noob at the game and watch him progress at Battlefield 3. Start as a noob and slowly become pretty decent at Battlefield 3. And I don't know, I thought that was a good idea, and who knows, you guys could go back and watch all my videos later on and watch how I became a good Battlefield 3 player, and maybe you learn a thing or two about Battlefield 3 and how to play. I don't know, that's just the idea in my head. I hope you guys can get behind that. But yeah, Battlefield 3. I went into Battlefield 3 thinking like a Call of Duty player. I'm pretty sure many Call of Duty players who are new to Battlefield did the exact same thing. They grabbed the gun and went in there rushing, looking to slay as many people as they can with no tactic, no strategy, because that is exactly what I did, and I paid for it. My very first game, I don't think I did very well. This is like when the game first came out, and I got my ass handed to me. I can tell you that now. Like, I did not go my usual 40-3 like I do in Call of Duty. I probably went like 30-27 or something like that. And thinking like a Call of Duty player in this game really hinders what you can do, like your full potential, because this game is not like Call of Duty whatsoever. I actually had a Q&A session with my subscribers over on my channel, and one person asked me, do you think all first-person shooters are, generally the same? And my answer after playing Battlefield 3 is no, they're not, because like Call of Duty is a first-person Twitch shooter, and your main focus is to go in and get as many kills as you can, as fast as you can, because it's pretty much who gets on target first. But in this game, it's not really that much like Call of Duty. Like, this game is more oriented around teamwork, strategy, communication, and all that stuff. Well, in Call of Duty, I can go in Lone Wolf, TDM game, and I'll be perfectly fine. But in this game, you don't have things like kill streaks that will give away enemy positions and stuff like that. And, like, this game, it doesn't have like the things that make Call of Duty easier. This game doesn't have perks or kill streaks or anything like that, and that's what really sets it out from, makes it different than Call of Duty. This game is more gun action or vehicle action, depending on what you're using, than what Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is a kill streak game. That's pretty much what it is. And this game shows more of skill than anything else. Like Call of Duty doesn't really show much skill. You know, if I get a quad feed in Call of Duty, it's not as impressive as getting a quad feed in Battlefield 3. And if all first-person shooters were, you know, generally the same, I don't think there would be a single, you know, popular first-person shooter. You know, like the mainstay popular first-person shooter, like what Call of Duty is. You know, all games like Battlefield 3 or Medal of Honor would generally have the same sales and, you know, users online and stuff like that. So to really say that all first-person shooters are the same is kind of, you know, stupid, because it's not. Like I said, I went into this game thinking like a Call of Duty player, thinking that I was going there 40-3, you know, walk out with these big ass kill streaks and all that stuff, and I got my ass handed to me by people who actually knew how to play this game the way that it was meant to be played. And that says a lot about Battlefield 3. I'm glad that Battlefield 3 chose to not go the Call of Duty route, because, you know, in the end, what's the point of making a replica game like Call of Duty? You know what I'm saying? You gotta try, and I can't believe I fucked this up right here. I had a beautiful feed lined up, but it's because I'm using MP7 with only 20 clips, or 20 bullets in its clip, so, or magazine, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little comparison of Call of Duty. I guess I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought about this and the format for Battlefield 3 that I'm using in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Apollo Gaming, as well as subscribe to them, and leave a like for me. You can check me out. I do a lot of Call of Duty stuff on my channel. My channel will be in the link below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay dirty.